Ay nako, ang init. Na-experience mo na ba yung gusto mo sanang mag-relax at magpalamig sa loob ng bahay mo? Pero instead of makaramdam ng relief, mas mainit pa sa loob kesa sa labas. Nagbabayad ka ng mahal na kuryente, laging naka-on ang AC mo, pero ramdam mo pa din ang init. O kaya naman brownout from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. 12 hours walang kuryente and you ask yourself, comfortable pa ba ako dito sa bahay ko? O kailangan ko nang lumabas at gumastos sa mall para magpalamig? If any of that sounds familiar, this video is for you. Hey architects and homeowners, stop designing homes that are not sustainable. I'm Pia, a licensed architect from the Philippines. Now, I already have a video about the specific design mistakes that make your house super hot and things you should avoid. All of that nakalink sa description box of this video. So watch it. But in this video, gusto kong i-explain kung bakit nangyayari yung mga problema na yun. Hindi lang yung what to avoid but the science behind it. The reason why no matter what you do, super init pa din sa bahay mo. If you understand these principles, it's called passive house design. And it works dito sa Pilipinas. You just need to understand how it actually works. So architects, homeowners, property owners, whether you're currently building, planning to build, or nagtataka ka kung bakit ganyan kainit and ka-uncomfortable ang bahay mo, this video is all for you. Tara na! So ano nga ba ang passive house design? Simple lang. It's about sustainable home design. Sustainable home is a home designed to maximize our natural resources so that even walang kuryente, no problem. Hindi kailangan ng AC, hindi kailangan ng fan, ng ilaw para maging livable and comfortable ang bahay mo. Passive house design is the same idea, but it goes deeper into the why, into the set of principles that explains how the sun, the wind, and the materials either work for you or work against you. And here's the test I always use. Pag brownout ng 6 to 6 or 12 hours, comfortable pa ba ang bahay mo? O kailangan mo nang tumambay sa mall para magpalamig? Yun ang real test. Kung kaya ng bahay mo maging livable kahit na walang kuryente, that is a well-designed home. So today we'll talk about 3 principles. I will not repeat the specific mistakes because I already have that video which you can watch through the link in the description box. But here, I will explain why those things happen. First principle is site orientation. I mentioned this in one of my previous videos. If you haven't watched it yet, the link is in the description. But here, I want to talk why orientation is very important. Not just do not face the bedroom to the west, but what actually happens inside your home kapag mali ang orientation ng bahay mo. Site orientation means saan nakaharap ang bahay mo in relation to the sun's path and wind direction. And it directly affects, number 1, energy performance, magastos sa kuryente. Number 2, comfort level ng titira. And number 3, construction cost. We all know that the sun moves from east to west. Sunrise in the east, sunset sa west. Simple, but here's the part na kailangan mo talagang intindihin. The afternoon sun, the one coming from the west, is extremely hot. Not the morning sun, but the heat in the afternoon sun. Nararamdaman nyo naman yan for sure. And in the Philippines, that afternoon sun is no joke. So kapag naka-face sa west, ang mga bedroom mo, or ang mga rest areas, or living area, ng bahay mo, tinatanggap nito yung pinakamainit na araw the entire day. And another thing, concrete pa yung pader ng mga bahay mo. And concrete is a material that stores heat. It does not just absorb it, it keeps it. It absorbs heat from the sun and stores it. Then it slowly releases the heat over time, lalo na sa gabi, while you are trying to sleep. Kaya yung bedroom mo parang oven at 11 p.m. kahit wala ng araw. Kasi yung sarili mong concrete wall lang nagpapainit ng bedroom mo. Sumisingaw yung init na inabsorb ng hole mo the entire day. Yun ang science behind it. At yun ang reason kung bakit yung AC mo ay hindi enough para palamigin ang bedroom mo. I lived in 3 houses with this problem. My childhood house has a bedroom and living room facing the west. My bedroom in college was also facing the afternoon sun sa west. And our apartment now, ganun din. Our master bedroom is facing west. Lahat sila empty the whole day. Then at night, kapag matutulog na kami, we can't sleep peacefully kasi sobrang init. Kahit na nakabukas yung AC namin at full blast. The only free solution we had was to wait for the rainy season or the amihan season para makatulog kami peacefully nang hindi mainit ang pakiramdam. There are still other ways to work around bad orientation. If existing ng bahay mo, you can put canopy over your windows, blackout curtains, heat control film, ceiling fan, kahit mga puno sa west side ng bahay mo. But ang life natin would have been so much easier kung na-address na natin lahat ito during the planning stage pa lang, di ba? Second principle is natural ventilation. I also have a video about window types. If you haven't watched it yet, the link is in the description. But here, we will not just talk about what windows to use, but I want to explain how air actually moves inside your homes and why it depends on the type of windows you choose. This is how it works. Cross ventilation is a principle where, when there are openings on the opposite sides of a room, air enters from the other side and exits through the other side. This creates natural airflow inside your home. At dito sa Pilipinas, yun ang isa sa pinaka-effective way para maging cool ang temperature ng bahay mo without relying on AC alone. Because the more air we let in sa mga bahay natin, mas nakakahinga ang mga bahay natin, mas fresh ang pakiramdam natin. But here's the problem. If your window is a sliding window, only 50% of it can be opened. Think about that. You have a window, you open it, but half of it is blocked because yung isang panel hindi ma-move. Ganun yung sliding window. For me, that's a waste of ventilation. You're already stopping half of the airflow before it even enters your home. So the cross ventilation that should be working for you is not fully effective. It is already restricted at the window. Now, you understand why a house can still feel very hot kahit na madami pang windows ito. The problem is not the number of windows. The problem is how much air your windows actually let in. So, anong dapat? I have 3 recos but stay until the last one because yung last one ang favorite ko. Number 1, awning window. What I like about awning window, pwede mo siyang buksan 100% kahit pa umuulan. It's very perfect for our climate. Number 2, casement window. You can also open it 100%. It's easy to clean and easy to maintain. Ang downside lang, it occupies space sa other side ng wall kapag nakabukas yung casement window. This can also become obstruction that may cause accident lalo na pag may mga kids sa bahay ninyo. And number 3, my favorite underrated window is the jalousie window. Feeling mo babaduy ang jalousie window? But listen, it's the best window that suits our climate. Why? Because it can be open 100%, doesn't occupy space sa other side ng wall, so it's not an obstruction, cannot cause accidents, and it makes your home let in more air, kaya mas comfortable ang feeling sa loob ng bahay mo kasi may magandang airflow because it can be maximized through your jalousie windows. Drop your window type sa comment section. Gusto kong malaman kung gaano karami yung naka-sliding window sa bahay niyo dito. The third and the most misunderstood is how heat actually moves through your roofs and through the finishes and materials of your house. This is how heat works inside your house. Your roof is exposed to the sun the whole day. It absorbs all the heat. Now, kung ang roof material mo stores heat like it does not release it right away, it stores it. Kaya I don't like concrete roof slabs kasi it absorbs and stores heat. Kaya kung wala pang suspended ceiling and insulation, straight ang path ng init from your roof to your rooms. Our apartment here in Legazpi is exactly like this. Concrete roof without ceiling and insulation. It feels like oven sa second floor almost the entire year. So what does the correct approach look like? Number 1, roof material. Use roofs that reflect the heat of the sun and roofs that quickly emits the heat. Hindi yung nagsustore ng init for a long time or for an extended period of time. Then, i-release sa bahay mo at night when you're about to sleep and rest. Kaya metal roofs are best for this. Number 2, ceiling insulation. Kung may roof slab ka, a properly installed ceiling with insulation in between creates a barrier that interrupts yung path ng init from your roof to your living spaces. It's simple but it can make a huge difference. It's simple. Do not build your house with materials that contradict what you want to achieve. So to recap, the 3 principles for a passive house design in the Philippines. Number 1, site orientation. Don't forget that your concrete walls will absorb heat. So if your orientation is wrong, so the walls themselves will keep heating your room even until night. Kaya hindi ka makatulog ng maayos. And don't forget east or north sa mga bedrooms ninyo. And never west. Number 2, natural ventilation. Cross ventilation works only if your windows are actually fully open. Go for awning, casement, or jalousie windows. And avoid sliding windows. Number 3, roof and materials. Your roof absorbs heat all day. And if it stores that heat, it releases it in your room at night when you're about to sleep. So use roofs that reflects and releases heat right away. And add a ceiling insulation so you have a barrier between your roof and your ceiling. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you want to find out yung specific mistakes you should avoid, may video na ako about that. Watch it by clicking the link in the description. Comment mo na rin sa baba kapag brownout ba ngayon, livable and comfortable pa rin ba sa loob ng bahay mo? And if you haven't subscribed yet, please press the like and subscribe button for more videos about designing and building right here in the Philippines.